Wow, there was a lot of climbing. I'm in one of the most beautiful villages in the Black Forest. This is Wolfach. But unfortunately, I'm going to leave it. I need to cycle 50 kilometers to my next destination. Seebach is my end destination. And that's going to be quite tough because I need to climb 1200 meters in total. It's very steep. And I'm not a trained cyclist. So I just look down to the asphalt and I cycle. The GPS says it's going to take a bit less than 4 hours, and I hope I can make it in those 4 hours because in 6 hours it's going to rain. I also want to take a break and I don't want to get soaked like yesterday. Cycling in the Black Forest is very convenient because there are bike lanes everywhere. Paved paths like here. But later on, we're also going to see a lot of gravel paths. And also, the signs are very clear where you can cycle and not. Look, everywhere you see those cycle signs. So you know, that's for me. And all the bike lanes and gravel paths are in very good condition. So you can cycle quickly. And then with these surroundings, there's even a bit of sun already in the early morning. But as I said, it's gonna rain today probably. I'm a little bit in a hurry. Look, bike lanes. There are so many beautiful houses in the Black Forest. Look at this one. So nice, well maintained. Oh, look at this one with a windmill. Beautiful house, very good condition.
Take the next right.
And then with this background, look, a perfect bike lane in between the forest and the grass fields. It looks almost like an attraction park. Like this is really like a fairy tale. Beautiful bike lanes. There is a fence on the left side, the mountain, and then going downwards. Fantastic. Seebach is my end destination. And cycling in the Black Forest is convenient because of the good bike lanes, but it's also very challenging because you're going up and down all the time. It's a lot of climbing, but also a lot of downhill. But now I'm climbing, and I'm climbing the highest mountain of the day. It's good if the first mountain is the highest, because after that it's only getting easier. The sun is out and that makes it more pleasant in the mountains, so it's less cold. And once I've arrived, I can show you my beautiful accommodation in one of those little Black Forest villages. Now it's getting really steep. This is the steepest part. So I just look down to the asphalt and I cycle. I'm in a trance mode and just cycle. And then it works. And I'm not a trained cyclist. I don't cycle in the mountains, so this is all stamina and mentality. For the first time today, after 1 hour of cycling, unpaved paths, gravel or sand, which makes it more difficult because climbing here is just harder because all those little stones makes it more difficult. But I have a good mountain bike, so I can do it. It's very steep. And then on gravel, so I'm cycling in the lowest gear, just cycling, and I hope at some point it comes to an end, the whole climbing. I've made it to the top. Wow, there was a lot of climbing. I climbed 500 meters. Now 500 meters is okay, but it was on a very short distance, very steep all the time, on gravel. But now I'm here. I only made one mistake. It's actually not the highest peak of the day. The highest peak is at the end of the trip, which is 1030 meters. So I need to climb 180 meters more. And I'm in the middle of the Black Forest now, all alone. It's very quiet. And you really need a GPS here, because look, there are roads everywhere. And if you get lost, you can stay here. This is the Haaghute. You see those little houses everywhere in different countries. But this one is quite sophisticated, because there's not only a heater, but it's quite a modern heater. Look at that. With a very stable chimney. You can make fire there, and here you can sleep. Well, you need to bring your mattress. And even think about the food. Well, not the food, but look, there's a pan. So you can fry some eggs. This is the grill, and this is the barbecue. And here you can leave a notice, I think. Yeah, look. This is where people write their experiences. Oh yeah, finally downhill. But it's on gravel, so it's difficult. Lots of rocks. After 2 hours of cycling, it's time for a good lunch break. I'm very hungry. I climbed a lot. I lost a lot of energy, so I need to get some new energy. And not only from the food, but also from the views. Look at this. Wow. Where can I have a better lunch break than here? Big pine forest on the left side, and in the valley we see a little village. And I read that they also do paragliding here, so that must be here. This is where they take off, I think. Whoosh. This is why I climbed 2 hours, to enjoy views like this. It's so green, it's only green. Grass fields and pine forests. Last climb of the day, up to 1030 meters. And that is the highest point of today. Oh, it's tough, it's gravel, and I've already climbed a lot. But it's the last one. 1 more kilometer, almost there. This is it, the highest point of the trip. 1020 meters altitude. I climbed a lot today, but from here on, it's only downhill. So 6 kilometers left to my end destination. And I think here I can also reach my top speed of the day, because I need to cycle on this big traffic road. Well, I don't think it's even allowed for cyclists, but there's no other way. And this goes really quick, because I go downhill here. And yesterday my top speed was 64 kilometers an hour. So I try to go quicker here. That's going to be my top speed of the trip. All right, there we go. %. That's not too much. 35.
300 meters, turn right onto street.
Come on, come on. 45. Come on. Come on. 49, 50.
Meters, turn right onto street.
Ah, shit. That was not quick enough, only 50, and I'm already here. Ah, I am the perfect planner. I've just arrived at the hotel and look, it's pouring down. What a timing. And I'm on my balcony here. And it's nice, the house. Look at this. Oh. And this is my room. Very nice, big bed. And again, if I open the door, this is the balcony. Very nice, big balcony. With view over the valley of Seebach. I can't believe it. Just when I arrived here, it starts raining. And it's not gonna stop, I think. My bathroom, shower, very nice, very clean. This is the house. Very nice, big German house. Lots of roofs, balconies. And here is a very nice terrace. If it's not raining. Here a chill corner, right in front of the window. It's light, you have a nice view. It was a tough day, but I made it. And I planned it very well, time-wise. Tomorrow I continue, and for now I'm going to enjoy, well, not the weather, but at least the views.